Today we are going to solve ISC chemistry for class 12 specimen question paper for semester 1 of 2021-22 exam. We have uploaded the part first in which from question 1 to question 25 has been solved step by step. Today we are going to solve from question 26 to last question 50, the second part of the video of ISC class 12 semester 1 specimen question paper. Let us start question number 26. 26. The chief ore of copper is copper pyrite. The part first question of 26. How the sulfide ore concentrated? We know that the sulfide ore can be concentrated by the method of Froth flotation. In Froth flotation method, the sulfide ore wet to pine oil, there is sulfide ore, and a compressed air introduced, and these pine oil wet the sulfide ore, and sulfide ore become froth and come to upper layer, and hence the sulfide ore can be concentrated by the method of Froth flotation method. So for option B by Froth flotation process is correct. The second part of the question number 26. Copper is purified by electrolytic refining of blister copper. The correct statement about copper processing. In electro-refining of copper, the pure copper is made cathode, and impure copper is made anode, and the copper ion produced, and at the cathode reaction copper ion plus take 2 electron, copper plus 2 take 2 electron and become copper. So copper ion deposit at cathode, pure cathode, and this become thicker and thicker, and the anode become thinner and thinner. So the copper is deposit at pure cathode. So the option C is correct. Now let us start question number 27. The reaction methyl bromide and hydroxyl ion react to methyl alcohol and bromine ion. Expected mechanism of above reaction. The option 1 is SN1 reaction, option 2 SN2 reaction, C AC1 reaction and AC2 reaction. The methyl bromide CH3Br and hydroxyl ion on hydrolysis is attached to methyl group, and CH3OH form and bromine and de-attaching to positive radical. Take de-attaching to positive radical. Hence it is SN2 reaction. So option B is correct. The second part, above reaction is attack to nucleus. It is nucleophilic and attack to nucleus. Hence it is nucleophilic substitution reaction. We all know that there are two types reaction: electrophilic, which attack on electron and it is positive in nature, and nucleophilic, which attack on nucleus and which is negative in nature. So it is nucleophilic substitution reaction. Option C is correct. The next question 28. The extraction of metal. Answer the following. First one. Smelting of iron ore in blast furnace involve all the process except. It means except all process. Asking the question. The option A, combustion, it is occur. Reduction, it is also occur. Slag formation, it is also occur in blast furnace, but option D, sublimation, does not occur in blast furnace. Option D does not occur in blast furnace, so option D is correct. In second part of question 28, which of the following metal is obtained by leaching the concentrated ore with dilute sodium cyanide solution, followed by treatment with zinc? It means the solution is first treated with sodium cyanide and after that we treat it with zinc. What happened? The sodium, silver and cyanide negative radical, silver cyanide. So the option D, silver, is correct. Question 29. Phenol is heated with alcoholic KOH solution. The first part, what is the name of reaction? The phenol is heated with alcoholic KOH, potassium hydroxide solution with alkyl halide, chloroform, and product is hydroxyl aldehyde benzene. So the option C, Reimer-Taman reaction, is correct. And in part second, what is the main product formed in the reaction? The main product formed in the reaction is this, which is also called salicylaldehyde. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. In question 30, for IF7 molecule, first structure of given molecule is the in iodine chloride molecule, the hybridization state is P and S. S, P, D blackened suborbital, and P has 3 subcell, and D has 5 subcell, and S is completed, and P is 1 subcell blank. P has 1 subcell blank, and D is totally blank. So the one from P, X, Py, Pz, Px, Py, Pz, the one blank is in ground state, the structure is this, but in activated state, the Py electron jump to d orbital, and this jump to, and this also jump to, so 1s and 3 electron from P and 3 from D. So sp3d3 is the hybridization. So the product form is tetrahedral in nature, hence option B is correct. The type of hybridization is sp3d3. sp3d3. The option B is correct. Question number 31. Ethyl alcohol when react with phosphorus pentachloride gives a compound A. When compound A treated with alcoholic potassium hydroxide, compound B formed along with KCl and H2O. The compound A is the alcohol when react with PCl5. The alcohol let ethyl alcohol react with PCl5 phosphorus pentachloride, then ethyl chloride form, which is A, and this ethyl chloride when compound A treated with alcoholic KOH, alcoholic, the compound form is ethene compound form, which is B. So the compound A is ethyl chloride C2H5Cl. Hence option C is correct. And the compound B is ethene. So option B is correct. Let us start question 32. Copper pyrite or chalcopyrite is the main ore of copper. The extraction of copper from this ore involves concentration, partial roasting, removal of iron and self-reduction. Let us start the first part of the question. On heating the mixture copper oxide and copper sulfide, which one of the following will be obtained? So write the reaction first. The copper oxide with copper sulfide, the product is copper and sulfur dioxide gas. So the option D is correct. And second part of the question, iron is removed during the extraction of copper. As the extraction of copper, iron is removed from silica oxide and O2 and gives copper sulfide and FeSiO3 plus 3S sulfur dioxide gas. So option C is correct. Question number 33. Conversion of chlorobenzene into phenol. The chlorobenzene into phenol conversion, the chlorobenzene, this is the chlorobenzene, and after Na or sodium hydroxide, it formed the phenol. So this option B, heating with aqueous NaOH under pressure followed by acidification with dilute HCl is correct. Hence option B is correct. And what is the name of above reaction? To find out the name, we detail study of the question part first. When this Cl and NaOH combine at 300 atmosphere and 623 atmosphere, it produces plus O minus, and after HCl produce OH in two steps. This reaction occur in two steps, and this is known as phenol. So it is called Dow process. Hence option A is correct. Question 34. With reference to xenon fluoride molecule, answer the following question. Number 1. What is the hybridization of xenon atom in given molecule? First paragraph, write the structure of xenon. In xenon, s orbital completed, and P is also completed. Px, Py, Pz also completed, and according to Hund rule, the pairing start after one has been completed, and in D orbital, it is also single. But when these electrons transfer to d orbital and this transfer to d orbital and this also transfer to d orbital, so the hybridization is sp and d3. So the option A is correct. In second part, what is the geometry of molecule? The geometry of molecule X is F6. So F is F 3, 4, 5 F, and the geometry of molecule is the distorted octahedral. So the geometry is option A is correct, distorted octahedral. Question 35. An unknown alcohol is treated with Lucas reagent to determine the alcohol is primary, secondary or tertiary. First, which alcohol react fastest by what mechanism? In Lucas reagent, zinc, ZnCHCl react with methyl group C, CH3, and this methyl group is tertiary. Hence, tertiary alcohol of SN1 reaction. Option C is correct. Tertiary alcohol of SN1 reaction. And what is the chemical composition of the Lucas reagent used above? The anhydrous zinc chloride in concentrated, yes. The option A is correct. In question 36, ozone is prepared from oxygen. First, which method is used in the above preparation? How ozone is used from oxygen? This is the ozone, and it is used by electric discharge. So option C, electric discharge is correct. The second part of the question, the ozone obtained above act as. The ozone above obtained act as because ozone also decomposes into oxygen and gives nascent oxygen. This nascent oxygen work as strong oxidizing agent. Hence, option B, oxidizing agent, is correct. In question 37, copper metal crystallized with FCC unit cell. If the length of the copper 361.5 picometer and the atomic mass of copper is given and the Avogadro number is also given. To what is the density of copper metal? It is very easy question because you have applied this formula many times. To find out the density, first of all to find out the number of atoms in FCC. In FCC there is 6 phases and every phase contribute half of the atom, and so 3 electron in phase and 1 electron. How 1 electron? 1 upon 8 part contribution at 8 corner, and so 1 electron. Hence the total electron in FCC is 4, and the length is given 361 picometer, and which is 361.5 into 10 to the power minus 10 centimeter, and the molecular mass is given 63.5 gram. To find out the density is very easy. Density is equal to Z, number of atoms present in lattice, and m is the molecular mass, and length cube is the volume, and this is the Avogadro number. Putting the value, there is 4 atoms in the lattice, so 4 and molecular mass is given 63.5 in the question, and a length is given. The length is given, this is the length, it is given in picometer, and we have converted in centimeter. So the length is 361.5 into 10 to the power minus 10 cube, and the Avogadro number is given 6.02 into 10 to the power 23. On solving, you will get the 8.94, near about, approx, and it is nearly and lump sum to option B. Hence, option B is correct. In second part of the question, in FCC, the radius of copper metal. To find out the radius, we know that in lattice, the side A and every lattice connect to other atom, and there is 2 radius, and there is 1 radius, and there is 1 radius, hence 4 radius in diagonal, and so the radius is a 2√2, and the length is given 361.5 upon 2√2. On solving, we will get 127.79, and so option C is correct. In question 38, the aqueous solution containing 1 gram of urea, molecular mass is 60, boil at 100.25 centigrade. Same solution freeze at minus 0.894 degrees Celsius. The aqueous solution containing 3 gram of glucose, which has molecular mass 180 in the same volume of solution. The first part of the question, what is the boiling point of glucose? The 4 options is given, but you should first calculate the final boiling point. The mass of urea is given 1 gram, and the molecular mass of urea is given 60, and TB that is equal to 100.25 degrees Celsius given, and we know that the boiling point of pure water is 100 degrees. So delta TB is equal to TB dash minus pure boiling point, which is 100.25 minus 100 is equal to 0.25 degrees Celsius. Putting these values in delta TB and the molality and the molality M, so 0.25, and the kb is given. The kb is given. kb is, put up the value, kb is not given. The molality is 1 upon 60 is equal to 1000 upon V. This is the equation first. How put up the value M? The value M can be obtained by mole upon molecular mass, mole upon volume of solvent, and the mole can be obtained 1 gram to molecular mass. This is the mole of urea, and the volume of solvent is V upon 1000. So this value of m put up at this place, value of m, and kV is at their position, kV is here, 0.25 is equal to kV, 0. delta TB is equal to kV into, and TB is given 0.25, the kV is given 0.25. This is the equation first. And now in case of glucose, it is in case of urea, same process occur. In case of glucose, this was in case of urea, delta TB is equal to kV into molarity, and delta TB is equal to kV into molarity, means mass upon volume of solvent upon mass upon molecular mass into 1000 upon V. This is the value of m, molarity, and putting the value, the kV into mass upon, putting the value of m from where, the 0.25 into 60 into V upon 1000 into 3 upon 180 into 1000 upon V. The value from here, kV, value of kV from here, put on this equation. The value of kV from first equation, put, and you will get the 0.25 after calculated. So the correct option is 100 plus 0.25 is equal to 100.25. So the option C is correct. Second part of the question number 38. What is the freezing point of glucose? To find out the freezing point of glucose, freezing point of glucose, to find out, delta TF is equal to KF into molarity, is equal to KF into molarity is equal to mass upon molecular mass m into 1000 upon V, equation number 1. You all know that the m can be calculated mole upon volume of solvent in liter. Mole means mass upon molecular mass upon V upon 1000, and m upon molecular mass is equal to 1000 into 1000 upon V. This is the value of m, and putting the value of m of known quantity, the mass is given 3 and the molecular mass is 180. So delta, it is the equation 1, but 0.894 of Kf into m is equal to Kf into 1 upon 60 into 1000 upon V. Putting the value 0.894 into 60 into V upon 1000 into putting the value in the equation first. The delta TB is equal to 0.894 into 60V upon 180 into V 1000 into 1000 into 3, 1000 and 1000. So the option after solving 0.894 approximately can be get. So option B 0.894 is correct. Let us start question 39. When 2 farad of electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of copper sulfate and aqueous solution silver nitrate, the mass of the copper is given 63.5 and the mass of silver is also given 108. What is the mass of copper deposit at cathode? The write the reaction. The copper at cathode. We know that at cathode copper ion get deposit at cathode because copper migrate to cathode. Copper plus 2 and take 2 electrons become discharged at cathode. So need 2 Faraday. The one atom of copper. So mass deposit is equal to 2 atom mass of copper, 2 atom copper. So the option is 63.5. So the correct option is 63.5. Option B is correct. The second part of the question, the mass of silver deposit at the cathode is the mass of silver deposit at cathode. At cathode, silver and migrate and 1 electron take to discharge in silver. This reaction is at cathode. So only use 1 Faraday and obtain 1 atom of 1 Faraday. 1 Faraday is used to discharging 1 atom of Ag. Hence, so 2 Faraday used by 2 atom and the mass of 2 atom 2 into the molecular mass of silver is given 108. Hence the 2 into 108 is equal to 216 gram. So the option first is not correct, second not correct, and the option C 216 gram is correct and D is also not correct. Let us start question number 40. The gold has cubic crystal whose unit cell has an edge length A. A is given 407.9 picometer and density of gold is 19.3. The density of gold is given 19.3 gram per semi-cube. The atomic mass of gold, atomic molecular mass of gold 197 and the Avogadro number is given this. The number of atom in a unit cell. To find out the number of atom, we should apply the formula of density. The formula of density is equal to Z. Z means number of atom present in unit cell and M is the molecular mass and A is the length and Na is the Avogadro number. Putting the value, the D is given, the D is 90.3 density, Z is not given and molecular mass is given 197, molecular mass is given 197, putting the value 197 and the A is given 407.9, but it is in picometer, so 10 to power minus 10 in centimeter and cube, and the Avogadro number is given 6.022 into 10 to power 23. On solving we get the 4. So the option 1 is not correct, 2 is not correct, 3 is not correct and option D is correct. The part second of question 40. The type of crystal structure of gold is the simple cubic unit cell, body center, face center and side center cubic unit cell. In face center cubic there are 4 atoms. In face center is equal to 4 atoms. And in part first the option D, it means 4 atoms, and 4 atoms is only possible in face center, because in face center there is 6 phase and every phase has 1/2, because every 6 phase after cutting the lattice half atom is left and there is 6 phase, so 3 atoms and 1 atom at the body center, there is 4 atoms. So the 4 atom is found in face center cubic. So the option C, face center cubic unit cell, is correct. Question 41. The solution of sucrose molecular mass is given, has been prepared by dissolving 68.4 gram of sucrose in 1000 gram of water, and Kf is also given of water 1.86. First, the freezing point of the solution obtained will be molecular mass is given. The molecular mass of sucrose is given 342, and the mass of sucrose is also given 68.4, and the mass of solvent is given 1000 gram. So and Kf of water is given 1.86. So delta Tf plus Tf1 is equal to 0 degree, and delta Tf is equal to 0 minus Tf1, but delta Kf is equal to Kf into molarity is equal to Kf. Molarity means mass upon molecular mass into 1000 upon V. Putting the value 1.86 into 68.4 upon 342, molecular mass is given, and 1000, and value is also given 1000. And after solving it, we have the 0.372 in plus value 2. So option C, the minus 0.372 is the correct option. The second part of the question, molarity of sucrose. We know the molarity is mole upon volume of solvent, and mole can be obtained by mass upon molecular mass upon V upon 1000. Putting the value of known quantity 68.4 is given, mass of sucrose, the 68.4 is given mass of sucrose, and the molecular mass of sucrose is given 342. The molecular mass of sucrose is given 342, and V is given 1000 upon 1000. So the value is 68.4 upon 342 and 1000 upon 1000, and after solving it 0.2. So the option B is correct. The question 42, the standard electrode potential for the reaction is given. Ag plus taking 1 electron become discharge Ag, and Sn2 taking 2 electron become discharge Sn, and the standard potential is given of Ag is 0.80 in plus, and standard potential of T is given minus 0.14 V. So this is given, and E cell will be the first part of question. E cell, we know that the E cell standard cell is equal to standard cathode minus anode, and the cathode is given 0.80 minus anode is given minus 0.14. So 0.80 plus 0.14 is equal to 0.94. So option C is correct. The second part of the question, value of standard Gibbs energy will be, the value of Gibbs energy standard, the delta Gibbs energy standard is equal to minus n number of electron Faraday, and E cell F is Faraday, and n is number of electron. The delta G standard Gibbs standard minus n is 2 electron. The Faraday, 1 Faraday at 96,000 Coulomb, and E cell in question first, E cell from question first is 0.94 from question first. So the value put from here 0.94 from this first, and delta G is equal to minus 181.42, and so the option A is correct. Option A is correct. Question 46. A metal has face center cubic lattice. Its length of unit cell is 404 picometer. The density of metal is given, and the Avogadro number is also given. The molar mass of the metal. The molecular mass is unknown, so you cannot find the molar mass until molecular mass obtained. So first of all we should find the molecular mass. Applying the formula of density, the number of atoms and molecular mass and the Avogadro number and length cube. The m is unknown, putting the value to get the m. The density is given 2.72, number of atoms in face center 4, and molecular mass is not given, and Na is 6.022 10 to the power 23, and the edge length is given 404 picometer 10 to the power minus 10, it becomes centimeter, and the cube. And after reducing and solving it, the value of m can be obtained, which is 27. So the molar mass of metal is 27. Option B is correct. Second part, the radius of the metal atom in centimeter. The radius is given that a 2√2 in FCC, and for FCC, and the radius is equal to A is given 404. The 404 is given in question, and multiplying 10 to the power minus 10 for centimeter, and 2√2 on solving we get 142.81 into 10 to the power minus 10 centimeter, 142.81. So option C is correct. Question 44. Binary solution contain 92 gram ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH 92 gram and 72 gram water, and 72 gram water, H2O 72 gram, and the molecular mass of ethyl alcohol, molecular mass of ethyl alcohol 46. You can easily calculate adding the mass, and 46 can be obtained, and the molecular mass of water, molecular mass is 18. This is the mass and molecular mass. This is the mass and molecular mass. So mole can be obtained. Mole can be obtained equal to mass upon molecular mass, and the mass is given 92 upon 46, and it can be also molarity can be also obtained. Mass upon molecular mass. Mass is 72 upon 18. This is 4, and this is 2. This is 2. So the mole fraction of ethyl alcohol, molality of C2H5OH, then the mole of C2H5OH 2, and the total mole of the solution 2 plus 4, 2 plus 4, 2 upon 6, and the total mole is given 2 upon 6 equal to 1 upon 3 is equal to 0.33. So the option 1 not correct, 2 not correct, 3 not correct, option D is correct. Now the second part, mole fraction of water. The mole fraction of water is equal to mole upon total mole. Total mole. The mole of water is given 4, and the total mole is 6, is 2 upon 3 is equal to 0.66. Hence option B is correct. Question 45. The limiting molar conductivity for sodium chloride, potassium bromide and potassium chloride are given. The first part of the question, molar conductivity of infinite dilution of sodium bromide, sodium and bromide. So first of all, write the molar conductivity. The molar conductivity of NaCl is 126, and KBr is 152, and KCl is 150. The NaCl is 126. So the write the molar conductivity of Na plus and Cl minus is 126, and the molar conductivity of KBr, molar conductivity of K plus and Br minus is given 152, and the molar conductivity of KCl, K plus and Cl minus is given 150. 150. First, second and third part. Now we should find the molar conductivity of NaBr. Na plus Br minus should be calculated. So adding first and second, the Na plus Cl minus K plus and Br minus is equal to 126 plus 152 is equal to 278. This is the fourth equation, and this fourth equation is subtracted to third. Third means K plus and Cl minus. K plus and Cl minus is equal to 150. After subtracting minus, only get Na plus and Br minus, and 278 to 150 is 128. So we have get the sodium plus and bromine minus, and the question is also asking sodium plus and bromine minus. So 128, option A is correct. The second part of the question, law applied to determine the molar conductivity of this infinite solution. This is very easy question. You have known this is the Khurcha's law. Khurcha's law. So option C is correct. Question 46. Assertion. Haloalkane when treated with alcoholic KOH form alkane nitrile as a major product, and the reason is given. Potassium cyanide is covalent compound. To know what is correct and what is wrong, the alkyl halide. Alkyl means methyl ethyl propyl and halide means fluorochlorobromoiodide. When treated with KCN, potassium cyanide, alcoholic, the R-alkyl cyanide is formed. KCN is ionic in nature, and KCN is ionic in nature because it dissociates into potassium ion and cyanide ion. So it is not covalent. So, but the reason is given, potassium cyanide is covalent. So reason is wrong. Hence option B, the assertion is true, but reason is wrong, is correct. The question 47. The assertion iron is found in free nature. It is wrong. Iron could not found in free nature because iron is a reactive element, and iron is always found the combined form. So assertion is also wrong. And iron is highly reactive element. Yes, iron is highly reactive element. It means assertion is wrong and reason is true. So because iron only found in compound, due to this is assertion is false, but reason is true. Yes, good. It is the correct option. The question 48. Assertion. Ether are more volatile than alcohol, having the same molecular formula. And the reason is given. Alcohol have intermolecular hydrogen bond. The ether is not more. Ether has low boiling point than alcohol. The ether is low boiling point than alcohol, and alcohol has intermolecular hydrogen. So the option D, both assertion and reason are true, and reason is correct. So the option D is correct. Question 49. Assertion. Sulfur dioxide decolorized pink color of acidified KMnO4 solution, potassium manganese solution, and SO2 sulfur dioxide is an oxidizing agent is the reason given. In SO2 where act as reducing agent, SO2 always act as reducing agent. So, but the reason is given that it is oxidizing agent. So the reason is not correct. Only assertion is correct. So option B, assertion is correct, but reason is not correct. Option B is correct. Question 50. Assertion. Sulfide ore are concentrated by froth flotation process. The assertion is true. Reason. Sulfide ore are wet by pineal, forming the froth, while impurity are wetted by water. It is also true because the sulfide ore are always concentrated in froth flotation method. In sulfide ore, the froth is after wetting the froth, this froth of sulfur ore, and the gang is below, and the air with compressed air come here, and the sulfide ore get wet by pine oil, and so the assertion and reason both are correct. So option A, both assertion and reason are correct is the option. And we have solved all the question. And if you have also doubt in any part of the question of this IFC chemistry class 12 semester 1 specimen question paper, then please comment. We will explain in more detail. And if you have any confusion, you can also contact by visiting icschealth.com website, and clicking on the contact us menu and get the mobile number of subject wise teacher. If you like this video, then please like it, share it, subscribe it. Very much thank you for your watching the video.